And we're back now to answer your legal questions. Joining me this week, Lacosia Roberts, the Southwest Louisiana Law Center, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Ms.
Well,
Agnes.
let's get to that first question. I have suspicions about my next-door neighbor's alleged marriage. They claim to be married, but no one who knows them can recall them having a wedding ceremony. They are both over the age of 40, so they are adults. What is required in Louisiana to prove a marriage ceremony occurred?
Well, to begin, Ms. Agnes, marriage in Louisiana can be proven through direct and circumstantial evidence. Now, a marriage is presumed when spouses live together and have general and consistent reputations in the community of being married. Now, law supports recognizing marriages when circumstances suggest prerequisites have been met, such as having a legal marriage ceremony. Now, in order for a legal marriage ceremony to have actually occurred, both members of the couple must be physically present at the ceremony. There must be a third party qualified to perform or officiate the ceremony. There must be 2 adult witnesses present, and they must sign the marriage license. And both parties must give their free consent to be married to each other.
All right, hope that answers their question.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, now let's get to our next question, and that is, I am tired of people in private and company vehicles turning around on my driveway on my property. I own the property and the house connected to the driveway. What can I do to stop them? Is their action illegal?
Well, the first thing that the viewer could possibly do is post no trespassing signs on his or her property, and also erect physical barriers to prevent people from actually driving onto the driveway. Now, if it's just a quick one-time occurrence, it's likely not going to be considered criminal action. But in the city of Lake Charles, there's section 13-37B of the City of Lake Charles Code of Ordinance that addresses what criminal trespass is. And it says no person shall intentionally enter immovable property owned by another when he knows his entry is unauthorized or under circumstances where he reasonably should have known that his entry is unauthorized. State of Louisiana also has a definition of criminal trespass, and that's found in Louisiana Revised Statute 1463, and it says no person shall enter upon immovable property owned by another without express, legal, or implied authorization. Now, drivers may not access private property without explicit consent or permission of the property owner, and if that's done, you may have a breach of local and or state criminal trespass laws.
Some interesting questions there, because
Yes,
a lot
ma'am.
of people see that, especially if you live out in the country and,
Yes, ma'am.
people just turn around in your driveway.
They turn around, they make that U-turn, they realize they're heading in the wrong direction, and they don't think twice about it. But you could be
in
committing
trouble.
trespass.
All right, thanks a lot, Lacosia. And remember, if you want your legal questions answered, email them to us at news@kplctv.com. We'll send them along to the attorneys at the Southwest Louisiana Law Center, and you'll get your answers every Wednesday right here on 7 News at noon. Remember, civil matters only, please. And